everybody. My name is Ed. I'm in my armchair and the smoking lamp is lit. And guess what I'm smoking today? One of my newest favorite pipes. And this is a little different. Let me explain. Probably about 2 months ago, Mike, Briar Blues, did a video showing some of the pipes that he has on his rotation. And a number of them are what they call opera pipes. Opera. And it intrigued me because I never, in my long years, long years, had heard the term. So I started kind of looking up for opera pipes. And it ends up that I actually have had now for a couple years. I've had one. I just never call it an opera pipe. And when you hear the name of it, you'll definitely kind of wonder opera pipe. But what an opera pipe is, it's right here. From here, it looks like a normal pipe. Beauteous. It's a Stanwell 02, but it's not listed as a Sexton Everson pipe, although I do have another Stanwell that's an 02 that's completely different, and it is listed as a Sexton Everson pipe, which I collect, as you know. But what an opera pipe is take a look at this. Can you see it? It's oval. Very unique. Why an opera pipe? Because assuming a person is dressed properly for an opera, a regular pipe will be a bulge in his outfit. This is designed actually to go in a waist pocket and not cause a bulge. Very neat. Oops. It's also kind of hard to, still have to work on how to pack it. But it's not too bad, but still. An opera pipe. So the one that I had, that I did not call an opera pipe, is this guy right here. Again, see this little oval? But I bought this because the only nomenclature, only thing we have on this is that its name is, I know you won't be able to see it, but it's Tugboat. For Tugboat Eddie, Captain Tugboat Eddie. So I saw this, had to have a tugboat pipe. Didn't realize that it would also be called an opera, because you don't think of tugboat and opera in the same sentence. So, I had an opera pipe, but with Briar Blues video, I started looking into, and lo and behold, I found an actual Stanwell, again, 02, and it's a beautiful pipe. A well-made pipe, Nice rustification. Nice little stem. Didn't have to do too much. I cleaned it up a lot. I didn't really have to, it wasn't used that much. But, so I have an opera pipe and an opera pipe. But at the same time looking for opera pipes, I got another very unique one. Because this one, this is a Longchamp made in France opera pipe, but it's leather bound. This took a fair amount of cleaning up. But now I have a leather bound opera pipe for when I go to the opera. As a well sophisticated gentleman like myself, probably will never do. But opera pipe, gotta have at least one. And now I have three. So you may see, I kind of have my camera angle a little bit different so that you can see the village and a trolley. This should be the last video I'll have that. I'll be breaking it down probably after the weekend, you know, because we've got some football and stuff. Last week we definitely had some football, and I kind of like it, but it's time to put it away, and it's kind of a pain to put away. There's a lot of stuff to it, but it's fun. I've got my use out of it. Have my little trolley. So just thought I'd set it up so that you can see it for the last time this year. And again, we'll be setting it up next year a little different. I'm already thinking of ways to switch it around, but you probably wouldn't notice it because it's just a matter of where I'm going to put some of the buildings. As you may know, people that follow me, and again, if you follow me a lot, you need some therapy. I do my videos pretty much every Thursday. And people ask me, why not do more? And we thought maybe it might be a good time. The captain's going to be doing this. To show you what's involved in doing a video. It's not as easy as you think. Now, Saturday and Sunday, especially during football season, although that is kind of coming to an end, but we don't do anything on a Saturday or Sunday. Watch football, do something, relax. But to do a Thursday video does take us a solid 4 days. There's a lot involved. And then after Friday is still kind of a, respond to any comments. And as the captain will be telling you, we do a complete check on what we could have changed, what we could be doing for the next time. So we do have a kind of a recap of that video. So total, we're using 5 days. So I'm going to put it over to the captain, and he's kind of walking you through what happens Monday through Thursday, getting ready to do a video. So I'll pass it over to the captain. The first thing we do on Monday is get with the writers and just start a preliminary storyboard. And of course, the initial script. That's some funny stuff. The next we have to do is, of course, test the tobacco that we're going to be smoking in our video. Armchair is very generous in here the amount of tobaccos we can test. I said very generous. Tuesday will be a walkthrough with the writers, the first kind of table reading of the script. Getting very funny. Okay. I'm not going to say that word. Okay. No, and then he pulled out a banana. That's funny. That's funny. Also that day, we test more tobaccos for our video. So Armchair, we need a few more tobaccos. Remember, Doc has to try them too to test it out. Wednesday. Now we start making corrections to the script. Again, I'm not going to say that word. Wouldn't kumquat be better than this? We will also be working on the inflection as we say stuff. He pulled out a banana. He pulled out a banana. He got a banana. Okay, no. He pulled out a banana. No. And he pulled out a banana. Perfect. We also have to have some more tobacco from Armchair because we still have not decided what tobacco we're going to be smoking on this video. So if you could, Armchair, a few more tobaccos for us. Remember, Doc has to try it too. We'll also do a preliminary test of our lighting. And again, testing some more tobacco. Armchair. AEROIOUOY. Just joking. So now it's Thursday. We're going to do all of these things. The lighting has been tested. Sound. And yes, he pulled out a banana. I love that joke. Have some with our speech therapist on just how to vocalize. Now we are ready. We pulled out the banana. We also have a blooper reel. Ha ha ha. Got to get the pipe to quit gurgling. Hold on. I will fix it. The gurgulating has been fixed. The final test of our tobacco. The script has been memorized. We are ready to go. Oops. We also have tobacco. We have makeup. Okay. Makeup ready. We are now ready to go. The cameras are ready. Lighting is taken care of. We are ready to go. Friday. We will attempt to answer all of the comments. Do a complete rehab with the writers, the producers, the cameramen, all the sound. What can we improve on? What can be made funnier? And of course, we'll need some tobacco for this. Thank you very much. You are going to be giving me back my tobacco. What? My tobacco. You're going to be giving back my tobacco. Huh? You're going to be What? Anyway, I hope you like this. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button. But if you do not like this, you just can't get to heaven. So may your smoking lamp always be lit. Take care out there. And now we're going to let you watch the finished product. So, what? Oh, I'm sorry. We're out of time. We'll see you next week.